Oh, I just got started because I wanna finish this quickly. Eight stages. Quite sure my mic is fine, alright. On the inside.
Ich, Marsha, lege feierlich diesen Eid vor meinen Brüdern des Orden ab.
What was that? Schloss? Let me just see this. Highland Castle. High Castle. Let me put this on my notes. Wait a minute. Hello. Where's my obsidian? How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? Schloss. How I pronounced it before. High Castle. Oh, it's a real... It's a real castle. That I, Marsha Rosenhart, swear this oath before all my fellow members of the Knightly Order.
Ich gelobe Treue und Gehorsam, allen Besitz zu entsagen, für meine Brüder zu sorgen und den Orden niemals zu verlassen.
I pledge loyalty and obedience, renounce all personal property, live in common with all, care for one another, and never leave the order.
Ich gelobe, den Hochlandorden in Ehren zu halten, ihn treu zu verteidigen und meine Pflichten mit unerschütterlicher Hingabe zu erfüllen. Ich gelobe, diesen Eid und ich gelobe, den Hochlandorden in Ehren zu halten, ihn treu zu verteidigen und meine Pflichten mit unerschütterlicher Hingabe zu erfüllen.
Okay, the Chinese of that is Helen Knights. High Order. Highland Order. I will become a defender of the Highland Order or Highland Knights and an eternal pilgrim, devoutly carrying out all the missions of the Order. Yeah, she's German. She's speaking German right now. I will fulfill my vows without deceit, abiding by proper conduct in the counsel of my brethren.
Bis zum Tage meines Todes.
Until death. Grand Commander of the Knights. In the name of the Lord and the Holy Mother, we thus accept you. We grant you bread, clear water, and the garment of poverty. From today onward, you formally set foot upon this path of knighthood.
It is more of a burden than an honor, Marsha.
You must understand that.
I understand.
Oh, back position.
Hear my prayer.
Comrades, you have fulfilled your duty with loyalty and courage. Do not fear the darkness, I will pray for you. You shall rest in peace and light. Emergency station nurse. If we had better medical conditions, they definitely could have survived. Margaret. We have already done everything we could, Margaret.
There's no need.
Remember the weight of life, but do not be too harsh on yourself. Dr. Marsha? Officer Creus is looking for you. I'll be there right away.
Commander Creus.
I just received a report from the Racer Squad. They encountered a member of the Knightly Order in the forest city near the front line.
Do you mean?
My former comrades? Exactly. Razor attempted to make contact, but the other party was highly resistant to our approach. Therefore, I need you to go there and see what the problem really is. At present, we have temporarily halted Manus Vindictate's plan, but we still need to secure more to oppose them. More strength. Your identity can help the Foundation draw closer to the Knightly Order.
I'll do my best.
However, about the emergency station, starting tomorrow, the surviving wounded will be transferred one after another to hospitals farther to the rear. More professional medical teams will provide treatment then. The train will be departing in 2 hours. You must leave as soon as possible. Understood.
I'm glad.
It's been a long time since I last met anyone from the Order.
Marsha.
You're finally here.
What is it?
How are things right now?
Hmm.
I'm sure you already know that the knight in the city is unwilling to communicate with us. What's more troublesome is that the area is close to Manus Vindictate's occupied zone, and we are currently evacuating the populace.
But
This includes your knight companions, but she refuses to evacuate.
Why?
She refuses? What's the reason? Think only you can find that answer. What's even more troubling is that she insists on heading towards Manus Vindictate's occupied zone.
What?
That's far too dangerous going alone.
exactly.
We are well aware of the capabilities of the Highland Knights. You are a clear example. But encountering Manus Vindictae alone carries too great risk, unforeseen accidents. We do not wish for needless bloodshed. I don't recall there ever being someone so unreasonable in the order.
What happened?
There must be some special reason that made her so stubborn. Stage 2. Okay. Where we stand now. Sen. Sen. Oh, that's force. Sen. Oh, oh, it's yeah. It's not forest. It's a transliteration that's using forest. So it's I thought it's just called Forest City, but it's actually Sand City. Is that a real city? No, at least not popular. Okay. According to the map, uh, Mr. Razor encountered that night somewhere around here. Hello, hello. Has the night already left this place? Stop right there. Why are you standing here blocking the way?
Oh,
I'm really sorry. Are you alright, little one? Did you hurt yourself anywhere? Don't worry about me. Mom's about to catch up.
hold on. What happened?
Stasi. I mean, it's cut off. That's the full name. Uh, may I call you that? What happened? Why are you running back on your own? Your mother's very worried about you. This area isn't safe. I just wanted to deliver a farewell gift. A farewell gift? You little rascal. Thank you so much. I only looked away for a moment and he slipped up. I didn't sneak off. I said I was going back to deliver a farewell gift. If you promise something, you have to do it. At a time like this, if you keep delaying like this, what if you miss the evacuation train?
Don't worry.
Would you mind telling me what happened? I'm from the same Pablo Foundation, and I'll be handling matters in the city today.
I'll do my best.
If it's delivering a small gift along the way, I should be able to help. Really? This is a shield. Few days ago, Stasi had a persistent high fever. Just when we couldn't find any medicine, a knight came to the city. Oh, she was just like you, wearing armor as well. She cured him. To thank her, he wanted to give her a shield bearing the same emblem she wore. His father barely managed to make it out of sheet metal from an old iron barrel. When we were leaving, I packed in a hurry and forgot that the shield had already been put into the luggage, so we never got to deliver it. But Stasi still found it and insisted on going back.
Do you mean?
The emblem you mentioned, was it a design of a castle set upon the highlands? Oh, yes, could it be that you? I'm that knight's Conrad. This time I came here specifically to find her. Would you be able to tell me where she is now and her name? Who? They hide there. Adelheid? Excuse me, is this Sister Adelheid?
Adelheid.
I'm right. It's me, Marsha. Her name is Adelheid. She appeared on... She appeared in this story, yeah. Yes, post this. Mm-hmm. Yes. I... I mean, she already looked pretty old before that. Yeah, I think they're just reusing. Unless they are just reusing. I'll drop this one. Hmm. Mhm. Okay.
I'm glad.
It really is you.
Marsha?
By God above, you're still alive. Hug.
Adelheid.
Yes, I survived. Uh, Deadman's Mountain. The North Home. Deadman's Hill. Ooh. I'm glad you're alive too.
Yes.
Come in. The early winter wind can freeze one to the bone. Here, Stasi said he promised to give you this farewell gift. If I ever get a chance to meet them again, I must properly thank his family. Without them, I wouldn't even have a place to stay.
However...
But Marsha, how did you survive? I was indeed wounded, but the thick armor made the injury non-fatal. That's what allowed me to wait until a medical rescue squad found me. Until their care, I recovered. So your armor. It was damaged back then? I can't wear it anymore, but I didn't abandon it. The current battlefield environment, soldiers are no longer suited to wearing full armor. Indeed, knights are ultimately just soldiers.
Why?
Adelheid, why are you here alone? Where are our fellow knights?
The Order...
Had a lot that happened. I am now acting Grand Commander of the Order.
What?
What happened to Commander Herman? Exactly what you think. He died.
What happened?
How could... when did it even happen? More than a month ago. I never heard anything about it at all.
Back then...
After evidence of Manus Vindictae controlling the military was exposed, they stepped into the open and launched a full-scale war against humanity. A lot are still happening after chapter 11. I feel like we're missing a lot of stuff. They had infiltrated too deeply. Most communication networks were in their hands and collapsed entirely. You've been away from the order for too long. It's normal that you wouldn't know. Commander Herman, how did he die?
Back then,
He was assassinated at the command center, but it was disguised as a suicide. I went to the scene and found faint traces of a struggle.
however...
The military deliberately covered up caused the matter to be dropped. I reviewed Herman's letters and journals from before his death. He must have noticed the presence of Manus Vindictae within the military. Commander Herman is loyal to the Emperor. He would never defect to Manus Vindictae.
The Order...
After his death, Manus Vindictae suffers openly, and the knights fighting abroad lost their objective. There was only one thing they understood with absolute clarity. The knightly order had been betrayed. The order can no longer continue serving the Empire as it is now. Many knights have left the front lines. They wish to return to Hohe's loss, attempting to recreate the history of a medieval knightly kingdom.
I disagree.
But we don't live in the Middle Ages. This era cannot realize such an ideal.
Yes.
But when reality surpasses human understanding, instinct guides people back to tradition to fill the void left by betrayal. Yet the irony is that when they returned, all they found was a castle completely looted by Manus Vindictae. The wealth accumulated by generations of the order. Those rewards symbolizing honor, were brutally stolen by Manus Vindictae, waging war across money, and our treasury ended up nourishing their conspiracy. I hope the castle itself is still intact. Wait, Adelheid, is this why you're staying here?
Marsha.
You really did come as a member of the Foundation. The first lesson. I don't deny that I carry a mission from the Foundation. You're still honest. That is a good thing. Yes, I don't want any concealment or deception to drive the wedge between knights.
But
These things are contradictory, are they?
Adelheid,
You raised me, and the knightly order gave me a place to belong and a purpose in life. I truly care about your safety and the safety of the order. Manus Vindictae's convoy will pass through Neova, Leova, Leova, Levo, Leova town in 2 days, carrying the valuables they once plundered from the castle. As the acting Grand Commander, I failed to stop Manus Vindictae's looting back then. Now I must intercept their convoy. Marsha, I will not sit and wait for destruction. But Manus Vindictae is equipped with weapons enhanced by Arcanum. Going alone is too dangerous. This matter might be handled in cooperation with St. Pablo Foundation. That way,
Danger.
Manus Vindictae assassinated the leader of the knights, trespassed brazenly into our territory, and trampled the dignity of knights underfoot.
Dies ist die schwerste Gefahr, der sich ein Ritter stellen kann.
That is the most dangerous situation a knight can face. And the order is not so fragile that it must rely on bureaucratic organization to reclaim justice for us. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought this up at a time like this.
Marsha.
You. What the hell? Avoid this? Definitely avoid this. It will lead to immediate failure. Anxiety. Okay, avoid this. This is debuff, but it's like neutral, maybe? This 3 avoid. Okay. Okay, what the hell? Suppose I want to put keyboard where's D-pad direction? Right here. Save. Okay. Keyboard. Put that above. Okay. It works now. It is. Need to make it larger. That's much better. Okay, I need to consume that 30. Okay, what the... $50. One more. Just need... Okay.
You've borne too heavy a burden, Adelheid.
A lot. After chapter 11, a lot still happened. Minus Vindicte looted. I don't know if it's after. It's probably during, and then this is definitely after. But Minus Vindicte went ahead and go in full assault after they were discovered to be manipulating after chapter 11. Wait. I've always been a member of the order. Caring for one another is sharing the burden. I've never forgotten the order's teachings.
Well then.
Then, you should also remember that absorbing others' perceptions places an immense burden on our body. You shouldn't do such things lightly unless it is a moment of true crisis.
But
You told me that sharing a companion's pain is also a knight's duty. So please, let me go intercept the convoy with you. With two people, the chances of success will surely be greater. Or do you think I could just turn around and leave you behind, Sister Adelaide? Even if you refuse, you would definitely follow anyway, wouldn't you? Even if I refuse. Fine. At first light tomorrow, we depart.
Marsha.
You were here after all.
What's going on?
Those curious squires. Bullied you again, didn't they? What should I do, Adelaide? What do you mean she doesn't even have a... portrait for before? What should I do, Adelaide? What do you want to do, Marsha? I've always tried to stay far away, but they...
I'm afraid not.
They bullied you to confirm how they should act toward you.
What if...
When facing hyenas, the prey that prey on the weak, you must not be timid. Then next time they bully you, you fight back. But they're taller than me and stronger. Train seriously and you will gain strength. Eat well and you will grow taller too.
Show everyone that you won't be trampled underfoot.
Even if you fail, it's fine, but you must show an essential quality.
You have the courage to fight back.
A qualified knight can't just sit here crying. Yes, I want to become a brave knight. Looks like I don't need to wake you. Just a moment, I'll hide. I'll be ready soon. The second lesson. Rejoa. That's what it is. Uh, at Manus Vindicate speed, they will arrive here at the same time tomorrow. The entrance into the town is narrow. They will be forced to slow down, and we can use the cover of night to ambush them. The houses nearby are no longer inhabited, but they still retain tools left behind before the residents departed. We can use this house to stay the night.
I can hardly believe it.
Does the foundation allow you to just follow me like this? This is also part of my assignment. I have informed my superior and Mr. Razor.
Marsha.
I'm very glad that you survived.
You've broken your vow.
But I don't understand why you never tried to contact the Order, nor why you choose to violate your oath.
I could not bear to take another soldier's life. The path of knighthood should not be one of endless slaughter on the battlefield.
If I were to return to the Order, I would have no other choice. I've dealt with the Foundation, and I admit that their people have done some good deeds. But they have also begun conscripting soldiers from different countries.
I'm afraid not.
The Foundation is not a state power, yet it possesses its own military force, free from any national oversight, even roaming at will among nations. The danger posed by the Foundation is no less than that of Manus Vindictae. This man is talking some actual truth, dude. I don't deny that. I am willing. I am still willing to believe in everything I personally experienced after joining. At the very least, I can be a doctor in the Foundation and treat the wounded on the front lines. That was a choice I could hardly have had before.
Adelheid.
There are more things I can do than ever before.
I cannot approve that.
I understand.
Adelheid, I've never abandoned my identity as a knight. Now that the Order's future is uncertain, I am worried as well.
Adelheid.
What do you think?
The Order.
After reclaiming treasures, I will go search for the Order members scattered across various regions. The path ahead will be clarified gradually. Of course, I do not agree with the idea of some members of establishing a knightly kingdom. I have an idea. Would you be willing to hear it? What is it?
I want to rebuild the Hochland Order as a humanitarian medical relief organization. That way, our knights can be freed from further bloodshed and return to the Order's greater purpose.
I cannot approve that.
This idea is also ill-timed, Marsha. This is a conclusion I reached after careful consideration, Adelheid.
I still remember.
While acting alongside medical relief teams and rescuing the wounded on the front lines as a doctor, I often recalled your teachings. The original purpose of the Order was to rescue the wounded and the gravely ill amid war. It's late. Get some rest. Huh? Adelheid?
Marsha.
I observed your nightly training today. When the squad retreated, you chose to stay behind alone to block the pursuers. Yes. Why did you make that judgment? There are wounded. They were wounded in the retreating squad. Someone had to buy time, or the entire unit would be wiped out. So you believe that if sacrificing yourself would ensure the squad's successful retreat, the mission would be accomplished, correct? Yes. Did you manage to buy enough time in the end? No. After I, quote, died, the pursuers quickly caught up with the squad.
I'm afraid not.
Staying behind alone without any terrain cover is nothing more than throwing your life away. Today's retreat route was flawed.
But
If we had withdrawn via the mountain path on the other side, where the pass is narrow, my rearguard action would have bought enough time.
this is my choice.
Knights should not fear sacrificing their lives.
What if...
In the future, you have no other route to choose.
Marsha.
I know you would still make the same choice as you did today. Not just today, throughout many past training sessions, you have shown the same recklessness. Volunteering to ram the enemy's wooden gate despite insufficient experience, always being the first to raise your shield and charge into the enemy ranks during coordinated assaults.
You were too bold. It seemed as if you would not accept any fate except that of a martyr. I understand.
You yearn to affirm your own worth through a glorious sacrifice. That you are no longer the child abandoned by her parents in the snow, worthless and unwanted,
Marsha.
but like a valiant knight, a warrior worthy of being remembered. Am I right, Marsha? I don't deny it,
However...
but that is not true courage, Marsha. It is bravery without wisdom.
Adelheid.
Where are we going? I'm going to teach you another important thing besides courage. What is it?
Cherish your life.
Reckless advance not only wastes your courage, it also implicates your companions and place them in danger. Do you know why the order was founded in the first place?
I still remember.
You said it was born to aid comrades who went untreated during distant campaigns. Correct. I think it is time I taught you this history in greater detail.
Shoot.
Oh, damn it. Nothing here either. Shh. Don't wake them. If there's nothing here either, then we hurry back. What? All right. Anything that- Wait, we mean no harm. We're just here to look for medicine. Medicine? Who are you? Oh, that's finished halfway. Aster Shield. Okay. Uh, I'm Mikhail. The one you subdued was my comrade, Alexei. Came from a nearby town of Tulovka. Are you both soldiers who were withdrawn from the front line? Yes, after the armistice was signed, we retreated from Brest and came to town hospital to recover from our wound. Alexei and I came out this time to look for support, but it didn't go well. Before heading back, we thought that if we could find some medicine here to take back with us, that would be good as well. The hospital is severely short on supplies.
What happened?
Three days ago, we received news that a squad of Manus Vindictes, who that was supposed to withdraw, had turned back. Along the way, they swept away the remaining military forces, seize control of the traffic routes, and plan to eliminate all potential threats. And they will reach the loco within a day. The hospital doesn't have time to evacuate. Dr. Marsha, you're from the same Tower Foundation, right? I recognize the insignia on your chest. I am indeed from the Foundation. Miguel, how many people are currently stranded in this hospital? Around 100? Aside from doctors and nurses, most of them are injured patients with little strength left. If management dictates surrounds the hospital, the consequences would be unimaginable.
Don't worry.
I will contact the Foundation squad station in Moray City. Wait. On Sun City. Explain the situation to them and request they send additional support.
But
They likely won't make it before Manus Vindictive reaches the town. Before that, Mikhail, I need to discuss this with Sister Adelheid.
I'll do my best.
To gain her agreement and go back to the hospital with you first. Dr. Marsha, thank you.
What if...
By this time tomorrow, perhaps we will have a successful ambush Manus Vindictive convoy and reclaim the knight's treasure.
But
At the same moment, the hospital will fall.
Adelheid,
The people in the hospital need our help. That's the stolen treasure is the symbol of knight's disgrace. As acting Grand Commander, failing to stop Manus Vindictive's unjust plunder was already a negligence of duty. Now that I know their whereabouts, I have even less reason to let them move our property without acting. I must take it back to give an answer to the knights.
you shall be the shield that protects the weak.
You shall, by your own strength, become their shield. These words come from the etiquette on oaths of knights. Before every campaign, we always reaffirm its demands.
Whether to defend a knight's honor or save precious lives, such things ought not be weighed against one another. However...
Uh, Yet reality leaves only a choice between two.
Adelheid.
Why did Stacy think of using this shield to thank you back then?
Back then,
I cured his fever and protected him from death, so he wanted to protect me as well. A child's goodwill is simple, but always sincere. A knight's mercy and kindness should not seek repayment. It must become our nature.
But
Adelheid, your mercy has not fallen into the void. The shield you hold is the dignity of a knight. Perhaps this is not a choice between two. If we miss this chance, who knows how long we'll have to wait for the next opportunity to reclaim the knight's property. But the future of the knights is still long. Long enough that we can have countless chances to return with, laden with honor and fill the empty castle once more. We can have a new beginning. A beginning that purely returns to the identity of knights.
you've changed.
So remember that in the past, you preferred being the first to face the enemy rather than carrying wounded comrades during a retreat.
I just hope that the changes I have gone through will lead me to a brighter future.
Let's go. With the two of us, perhaps we can hold the hospital until the Foundation reinforcements arrive. Thank you, Adelheid.
Mr. Reze,
An emergency situation has arisen. It, it says the name of the thing there. I'm right, Dravka. Damn it, Manus Vindicte arrived at the hospital early.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. What? Why did it disconnect me? Oh, I'm not full screened. Am I not full screen for the entirety? No, it's fine. Manus Vindicte has been stopped outside the hospital. They seem to be fighting someone. Huh? That is... No mistake. It's the Knights resisting Manus Vindicte.
What?
There are actually other Knights nearby? Wait. Let's pick up the face.
Mr. Reza.
Manus Vindicte's assault has been repelled by the Knights. Hospital is now safe. I will coordinate with the hospital's person in charge to understand the specific losses and casualties.
Reinforcements will arrive soon.
The squad will not return. We will arrive by evening. The hospital still needs medicine and manpower. Understood.
Marsha, I feel glad as well.
Holy. CR Hildegard. Marsha, you're still alive. Hug.
I'm glad.
Yes, Hilda. I survived. I'm so glad to meet you here. But how did you end up here?
It was an accident.
We weren't planning to come here, but on the way we heard the situation from the evacuated civilians. Thankfully, we made it in time.
Thank goodness.
And not only that, we even ran into Commander Adelheid. And you is really wonderful. Mm. Analgesic method. Oh, wait, kapatapos to. Wounded. Run. Run. Doctor, we need to use the sedative. No. His pulse is too weak. Put in more effort and secure him. Dr. Marsha?
Don't worry.
I'll use Arcanum to share his sensory burden and ease his delirium. Dr. Marsha came just in time. Dr. Marsha. Irina. Are you Dr. Marsha from the Foundation? I'm Irina, the acting head of this hospital. Thank you so much for your assistance. There's no need to thank me, Miss Irina. I didn't do much. You guys arrived early. However, follow-up aid from Chivalry Foundation is also on the way. More supplies will arrive this evening. It's wonderful. The soldiers here all come from the Don River region. They intended to recover here before returning back to fight the bandits. Though the Great War was halted, by single agreement, our homeland is still in turmoil. Everyone worries about their loved ones back home and wants to bring peace back to the Don River.
I'll do my best.
I'll report the situation to the Foundation and ask them to arrange evacuation routes for the soldiers to return home. Miss Irina? We're almost out of ether. There's only one bottle left in the storage room. Prioritize upcoming surgeries. Only the most critical cases can use that last bottle. The rest will have to rely on compression and immobilization. Is there still alcohol in the hospital? Soak herbs in the alcohol. If necessary, use medicinal liquor for pain relief. Dr. Marsha, could I trouble you to inform the Foundation once more?
Don't worry.
I will. Miss Ira, I may be able to help. That first. Oh my god. Oh. I'm here. Oh. No. Oh, what is this? Oh, if I touch the one that is. From here. That was very close. So one more. There. Hildegard, have you seen Marsha?
Huh?
Half an hour ago, I saw her come out of the operating room. Did something happen? Marsha is missing.
What's going on?
Why would she go to the operating room? Oh, I know why. We ran out of anesthetics. Dr. Marsha voluntarily suggested to Miss Irina that she could help use Arcanum. I also heard I also saw her head toward the storage room after she came out of the operating room. Is there anywhere nearby where we can get ice? I need a bucket of ice water. Yes, about 200 meters east in the hospital, there's a cellar beneath an abandoned residence. There's quite a bit of ice stored there for preserving food. The hospital gets ice from there as well. But why do you suddenly need ice?
No need to worry.
We'll handle it. Hildegard, go prepare the ice water now and bring it straight to the storage room later. Transferring others' pain during surgery will exceed her arcane limits. Marsha should already be unable to move. Marsha. Adelheid,
Leave it to me.
don't speak. Regulate your breathing. You cannot let the pain be released yet.
Do you remember?
I've had Hildegard prepare ice water. The knight's old method, using ice to numb the pain. You remember, don't you? Mhm. Even though you're a child who lives alongside flames and fears, they call the most.
I understand.
I know why you did this. And I know you wouldn't stand by and do nothing. But frequently bearing other sensations and transferring pains puts your life in danger as well. I know, but you're all still here. Promise me that you won't do this again. Marsha.
Marsha?
She lost consciousness. Alright, two more. The eagle and the firewood. Oh, immediately. Oh my god. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh no, that was dangerous. Let's try again and not go for the red immediately. Oh shit. I need one more of this. One more of those two. I didn't want to go. Okay, there's 60. I want to do the other first. There it is. Faster, Freya.
Look above us. It's wonderful to see Verena flying so high after her recovery.
Vilena. Freya. I will be heading to the battlefield soon. I submitted an application to the commander to become a pilot.
I just hope that...
I want to soar high in the sky too. Just like Vilena. Do you know? Knights who become pilots say in their letters up in the sky. Everything on the ground looks as small as moss on a stone.
Skill and courage alone decide victory and defeat.
Just like the knights once did in Thousand Lances. To win a just victory or one's country by one's own strength. Faster, Freya. Don't let Vilena leave us behind.
Marsha.
I finally found you.
Adelheid!
My orders are here, right? Did the commander approve my application? You have been assigned to the 15th Infantry Regiment. You will depart in 1 week.
There's nothing romantic about the field of battle, Marsha.
take care of yourself. I really must think, Adelheid. Someone check on Ilya. His wound might be infected. Hmm. What? Dakin. Dakin's solution. I have Dakin's solution here.
Don't worry.
I will clean on Ilya's wound.
Commander Kreas.
I hope the Foundation can provide protection for subsequent safe transfer of critically wounded patients. This matter will be arranged by Razor. I will inform him shortly. Mr. Razor was supposed to meet me in town this evening, but I haven't been able to reach him. He encountered Manus Vindicta on the way. It has been resolved. He will arrive at the hospital before long.
I understand. But
There are still many lightly wounded patients in the hospital. There are all soldiers from the Don River. And after recovering, they wish to return home to suppress bandits. I request to continue providing assistance here until they regain mobility. Approved. Since they will return home afterward, I hope you will go with them. The timekeeper will also depart for the Don River soon. Support the Don River Cavalry Unit. Rendezvous with the timekeeper's team and assist her. This will be your next assignment. Understood. What about the night's situation?
I'll do my best.
I have identified the reason for the night's delay and I'm currently operating with the members of the order. Good. I hope this will also improve the knight's attitude toward the Foundation. Report any further developments promptly. Yes, sir.
Marsha.
Are you feeling better?
Don't worry.
I've recovered. Sorry to make worry.
Thank goodness.
Thankfully, Adelheid noticed early, or you might really have been in danger. What were you all talking about just now? Some things from the past. We happened to talk about crying as kids in the monastery because the labor was too exhausting.
I still remember.
The firewood we had to carry back stood upright as tall as a child. Yes, some troublesome fellows always like ordering us around to do it. Back then, we always carried the firewood together, scrambling to pick up the pieces that fell along the way.
But
Some rolled too far away, all the way down to the foot of the mountain beyond our reach.
But
I really like the stories you wove for them back then. You said that these slugs had left the roots that nurtured them, slipped cleverly from people's hands, and would head downhill to begin their own adventures. They would bargain with the wind, struggle with the dust and sand and grass, drift through rivers, and finally dock at the shore, awaiting a new journey. A classic night fable.
I miss those days so much, Marsha. When even the most trivial of things carried an unquestioned meaning. Everything was in perfect order.
Days never changed. Everything was orderly, if even a bundle of firewood was destined to light up a small dark room when it was burned. Have you talked with Adelheid as well? Yes, all of us want to know what to do after leaving the hospital.
Marsha, you found your own path, haven't you?
Do you know, Hilda, after meeting Adelheid, I started dreaming about the past again. Those dreams made me examine the past, then wake up in the present.
one thing is certain. Though I traveled far, I never strayed from the right path.
The nights will reach this day as well. Hilda, where is Adelheid? No worries. I never crashed during my character story stream. That was quite a while before. The last crash. I think this seems to be right at the end. So even if it's doesn't save, I could just skip it.
Your poised, gentle footsteps are music to my ears. As a magic,
It, it didn't save. But it did recognize that I completed it. Or can I not skip this? I just skip this, right? No, I can't. I have to retry this. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh. No. I almost just lost it. That's fun. The burden of glory. Knights should often remain silent in retreat, casting aside stray thoughts in meditation, cleansing faith and resolve.
However...
Uh, Hildegard seems to just be wearing the same armor. Maybe I could edit her face so that I have a full image of her. I mean, that's on like Corvus' character story. That's literally like two characters have the same body because they just reused it, like Corvus and the other character. Just change the face and the neck skin tone. We are accustomed to relying on arcanum to seek peace, but occasionally only such pure silence can truly face oneself. What did you see, Adelheid? My own unworthiness and remorse. When I saw the knights outside the hostel, I thought if they were to come, I should have stayed in what is it? Rejoa. Rehoa. And intercepted the convoy.
I can hardly believe it.
I resented the decision I made and immediately felt chill down my spine. No one can foresee the future. At that moment, your choice was the right one. Yes. What I should be grateful for is that there are still knights who did not forget their character amid the turmoil.
However...
But Hildegard and the others came without any orders, without hesitation, and that left me unable to escape my own unworthiness.
There's no need.
You are now the acting commander of the Night Order. You have more to consider. There's no need to be so harsh on yourself. Thinking that way does indeed make things a little easier. But I need to clarify the reason for my obsession. And so I realized that I wanted an answer, not only for the Night Order, but also for myself.
Who is responsible for the Order's downfall?
Manus Vindicte? An answer that comes all too easily. So simple that it smooths everything over and renders it meaningless. Or the corrupt, royal family. But for hundreds of years, we accepted the shelter of successive emperors, and our splendor was never diminished by their character. Perhaps the order was destined to decline in this era. The knightly spirit has become too an outdated relic, and war merely revealed the truth ahead of time.
But
Back then,
when I found you collapsed in the storage room, I felt guilt and regret. These were emotions I had already faced when I learned of your death.
I had regretted it.
I do not regret saving you from the snow back then. But I regret not sending you to an ordinary family. That way, you would not have been bound by knightly principles, nor forced to suppress your nature, molded by the knight's oath into someone ready to discard their life at any moment.
Adelheid,
I'm sorry for making you worry, but today's decision was the result of careful consideration.
this is my choice.
I also do not regret becoming a knight. Life in the monastery gave me the most precious things in my life. What happened to my touch? Oh. The touch indicator is gone. Dude. It is. It's the knightly character that kept me from drifting with chaos. and allowed me to find the right path I must uphold.
I understand.
After your condition stabilized, I left the storage room. The hospital still needed help.
However...
But by the time I came to my senses, you had already returned to the corridor and to tend the wounded. Even though you're not no longer wear knightly armor, you are no different from your brothers and sisters of the order. You are still a member of the uh, Highland Knight Order. Oh, and so at last I can say to myself, look, Adelheid, the knightly spirit has not faded. It can still become a shield to protect the weak in this era.
Marsha.
The proposal you mentioned earlier about reorganizing the Knight Order, I will give it serious thought. Mr. Razor, you're finally here. Miss Irina, this is Mr. Razor from the Foundation. Sir Razor, thank you for thank you very much for the Foundation's assistance. This has truly resolved the hospital's urgent crisis.
Don't mention it.
I received orders from my superiors. Next, we will begin transferring the hospital's severely wounded in stages.
Be ready.
Yeah, this is before chapter 12. Previous dialogue mentioned that Creus said to Marsha that Bertin is coming here, that she should also go with the cavalry, with the returning soldiers from the Don River to the Don River. So this is right before that. Four days from now, the Foundation's train will stop at the town station. Please inform everyone in advance so preparations can be made.
Don't worry.
Ma'am, I have also received approval from my superiors. I will stay here to continue caring for the lightly wounded, and once the soldiers recover, we will head to the Don River together. There it is. At that time, we can support the cavalry forces at the Don River. That's wonderful. I'll relay the good news to everyone right away. Sorry, Marsha. You arrived late. Being late is truly not something to be proud of. It's alright. I already learned the lesson from Commander Creus. You were delayed because of Manus Vindictae.
And it involves you.
We eliminated a Manus Vindicte convoy along the way and discovered that the cargo they were transporting seemed to be related to you.
Do you mean?
Follow me, please.
Marsha, please gather the members of the Order and come with me. Razor actually goated, dude.
Oh,
This is Manus Vindicte's vehicle.
Exactly.
That's right. At the time, Marsha informed us that the hospital was no longer in danger, so we had no further concerns. So we intercepted this Manus Vindicte convoy.
But...
After defeating the enemy, we seized the convoy supplies, and during inventory, we discovered the items in the vehicle belonged to the Order. Therefore, the Foundation decided to return them to their rightful owners.
What? I can hardly believe it.
Ledgers, council halls, and lavras, and oh, it's the title of the engraved on it is the title of the story. In Nomine Equitatus. In the name of Chivalry. In Nomine Equitatus. This was the sword that followed Herman for years. It vanished after his death. Herman's innate arcanum attached to the blade can awaken the sword's history and the truth through blood. Herman once fought Manus Vindicte with this sword. Traces of their arcane arts remain upon it. To destroy the evidence, Manus Vindicte took this sword away.
But...
We didn't recognize his sword, but we saw the Knight's Order's name in the documents and still the most direct evidence.
oh.
Oh, this is...
The painting of Marsha's Rite of Acceptance. That CG is a painting, actual painting. That's why it looks so good. It's actually an art, literally. The CG is actually an art of that moment. Like physical painting. In-universe painting. At the time, the castle hosted a renowned painter. To repay the commander's hospitality, he requested to paint the knight's rite of acceptance as a gift. They made Robuska the mousepad, which is the largest thing they had made for a CG. Maybe they will make one of this. Surely. I mean, it's a mousepad. It's not gonna be the greatest, but some mousepads the greatest print compared to a actual print, but if it's a large mousepad, it should be the highest quality that it would have. That day happened to be Marsha's. Shall become a defender of the Island Knight Order and an eternal pilgrim. Shall fulfill my oath without deceit, abiding the righteous customs and the counsel of my brethren.
Bis zum Tage meines Todes.
Until death.
All the training I've done was in service of that day.
The day of becoming a knight. After the rite of acceptance, knights would live. There was Schloss and carry out their duties according to the commander's orders.
We looked forward to it.
To the future missions, to making our mark, to our swords, bringing back honor.
The Order.
Truly need a new beginning.
I can hardly believe it.
I never imagined that after I gave up searching, they would instead find their way back to the knights. These are not the knight's orders' most precious possessions. Anything of real value may have already been transported away. That no longer matters.
However...
Perhaps this is the true treasure in Enterprise.
defines a knight?
It can only be the character that never compromises with evil, and words and deeds that refuse to stand alongside it.
It's more of a burden than an honor.
You once said that to me after the rite of acceptance.
Yes.
Uh, the path of a knight does not lead to indulgence. Knights must learn to endure hardship and poverty. Upholding justice and preserving compassion have never been easy. Brothers and sisters, after leaving the hospital, we will search across the land for scattered members of the order.
Well then.
During the search, I will adopt Marsha's proposal and attempt to organize the Knight Order into a medical relief organization. We will no longer accompany those games of war, but return to our point of origin.
Von diesem Tage an kämpfen wir nur noch, Leben zu retten, vor der Sichel des Todes.
In the future, I hope the knights will fight only for life and be enemies solely with death. Therefore, the targets of our rescue will not be limited by nationality or ethnicity. We will not refuse this proposal, but it concerns everyone's future.
Well then.
Let us convene a Knight Order Council. The process will surely be long, but this too is a burden we must bear. It is not, is it not?
What if...
If the Knight Order walks this path, one day we will surely work with the Foundation, as long as it can maintain its current form.
May the peace be with us.
Marsha, you will serve as the bridge between the Order and the Foundation.
I'll do my best.
I will not fail this mission.
What a good day it is.
And okay. Before that, it was like, it's not a bad story, but it's not memorable. But after that ending, like this last stage, it actually became quite memorable for me. Like that final stage just wrapped it up so good that I'm completely satisfied with that. The ending is which is really funny, actually. Uh, about the structure of this, like, it's not bad, but it's not the best. Then the ending happened, and you go there because I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of like reaction to chapter 12 and what happened to their perception of chapter 8. Like the Brazilian part still doesn't fix it, but about the writing part of chapter 8, they sort of soften their take on it. Like they're not as harsh on it anymore. Because the chapter 12 kind of ended that part of Igor's arc. Anyway, it's getting late. I need to finish this. By the way, I should open this. I did a lot of stuff in here. The transcript for this is practically done. All of it. All the main story is done. All the event story is done. The only thing that I haven't done yet is character stories and anecdotes. I probably will do that in the coming days. And the others, Sears of Dusk. So yeah, a lot of people actually wanted this. It's right here. I have a document of all the trails. I plan to add the trails as well, but that would take much longer. So just the transcript is fine for now. But anyway, I'll see you on the Mulder's character story, which is gonna be releasing tomorrow, but I wanna rest tomorrow, so it's gonna be later. Before Christmas, probably. Before Christmas or after Christmas, I don't know when. No, it can be after Christmas. I will be not here. But if it's sale update, when will it like end? If it will end, depending on when Moldir's anecdote will end, I might do it before Christmas or after Christmas. But that's it for me. See ya.